Hey guys, Chelsea from Attention to Details, and we're actually over at Behind the Details with Chelsea on the Thor YouTube channel because today we're gonna be applying the Katiba Ceramic Coating to my parents' Jeep. Now this is actually the first time that my dad has ever applied a ceramic coating. In fact, this was the first time you'd ever polished a vehicle. This is from South Korea. And one thing that I've been extremely impressed with Katiba's products is that number one, they're very user-friendly. Two, the hydrophobic performance is kind of beyond anything that I've ever seen. So I am a little jealous that you get this on your car because I'm gonna be putting it on my Subaru, but in a smaller swath. But we're gonna hopefully be able to share updates with you guys on how this ceramic coating is for long term. But what we also need to be aware of is that this vehicle is stored outside. And as much as I may not be happy about it, occasionally my mom does like to go through the automatic car wash with brushes. We're gonna try to shift that if we can and maybe go more touchless, Mom, right? That'll be safer on the clear coat in the long run. Plus the ceramic coating will last longer if we're not potentially abrading it off. But for those of you that want to know the experiment, if you apply a ceramic coating to a vehicle, how long is it going to last if you go through the automatic car wash as your primary way of maintaining a vehicle? Well, maybe that's this video, what it's going to turn out to be.
Right.
As much as it pains me. But the reality is that a coating should be able to withstand all of the elements that our vehicles are exposed to on a day-to-day basis. So we're definitely going to be putting this coating to the test by putting it on you guys' vehicle. So what we're gonna do is get this applied. Now we've already done in part one, a wash, a chemical decon, a clay towel treatment. We polished everything off and we've done a panel prep wipe. So we are ready to go with this coating. So let's go ahead and see how this ceramic coating is for the beginner. Give this a good shake. I'm gonna put it on this section right here. And we're gonna work specifically with like a 3x3, 4x4. Doesn't have to be exact, we're not breaking out a ruler, but if we have this hood, we're gonna divide this in fours. So that way we don't overwork the product. It's definitely, you can actually see like some of the crystallized coating. So that just kind of tells you we've got some good solids within there. Oh, I don't hate the smell. I've worked with some that literally they take the breath away from you. So we prime it really good, all right? Oh, we're gonna outline, all right, like that, and then we're just gonna fill it in. Oh, it's sweating. I love sweating coatings. Do you know why, Dad?
No.
Because you can tell when they're ready. They sweat. When they've actually started to set up, you see that sweating. And you know,
it's basically going away.
Oh yeah, it's pretty instant. I'm gonna have you I want you to try to remember, go beyond. All right,
like when buffing.
When you apply the new coating, go like, I know we've divided this in half, but overlap if you can, so that way we ensure that we don't miss anything.
Okay.
Okay, but you notice how I went edge to edge. I'm using my body line as my guide. I'm leveling this. You see. This is the term that I was saying when we're leveling. We're just kind of getting rid of that high stuff. Look how the paint is so enriched already. And then we're gonna come in with our second towel. Oh my gosh. Look at how much darker your paint looks. Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna be able to be like, where did we coat and where didn't we? You're gonna be able to see. So it does seem like we're working section by section with this. Let me bring them in closer real quick. I just want to show them. So you can see very clearly right here where we have stopped and where we have applied our ceramic coating. We have a deep enriching of the paint. Take your hands. Close your eyes for just a second.
Oh, I can feel it.
You can feel where we stopped and started.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the slickness that I was telling you about.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
So like even if you visually can't, where did I stop? Where did I start? You can feel it.
1, 2, 3, 4, maybe.
Go like 6, 7. Try to get it on the pad. There you go. More than that. Because it's not fully primed yet. Right, so now you know where we stopped. You're gonna overlap this a little bit. Okay? There you go. And it's just like painting. You're a painter. You want to outline body line to body line. And you can go faster because it's gonna work, it's gonna dry up pretty fast on you. You're not making love to it. Now go up and down, and this is gonna ensure even coverage. But do you see how when you're pushing it up, there can be a little bit of skill where you're gonna round your edges because you're kind of pushing it. So then take your applicator here, round it like that. So that way you're not wasting all that product. And we're just gonna kind of round this off a little bit. It's just gonna make less risk of high spots of you pushing that. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. The less you can pick up your applicator, the less risk of high spots you have.
Okay.
All right, so this is pretty much ready to go. So I'm gonna have you come in here, and you can see that sweating very clearly on the paint, and it's all but evaporated.
Okay.
So
which rag is which?
Doesn't matter. You're just gonna come in straight lines all the way across and just level it. You can go a little faster. You don't have to make love to it. All right, and then that second towel, you're gonna come in a little bit smaller semicircles. You're just kind of working it out. Now the hard part, okay, give me this because I can see some areas right here where we have some excess. Do you see that right there? Mm-hmm. That would be a high spot. So you just want to make sure, just nice smooth pressure. I'm not being rough. There's so much slickness under this towel from the coating, but then especially these areas here, we're gonna put our thumb kind of and just make sure that we get all of our coating so that way we don't have any coating left and create a high spot. And then even when we have this line right here, just to make sure that none of that is actually kind of excess solution, we're gonna massage that out. All right, so you said you would rather apply than to level. Okay, so like when we're doing things like this, the front grille, I might do the intricate areas just because
that would be wise.
To put it in.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'll have you apply the coating to this section. I'll come in, I will level, okay? But on these intricate areas, I think I'll do those just so that way we don't have any missed spots.
Okay.
But it's very much like painting. You know, your applicator is bigger and not a brush. You know, just paying attention to all these little areas here. Now, when we get to this, I just go over the front. I'm not worried about
getting into the honeycombs.
Because to get it in, you got to get it out. Body line to body line, and you're going to divide each panel in half, okay? So you'll do this half with one round of applying to applicator, this round, but what we're going to do, hood, roof, trunk, grille. One, you don't want to like get this ceramic coated and then be leaning over these sections. So we're getting the top ones out of the way. We're getting the intricate ones out of the way because for me, those are the most overwhelming and I push them off. And then the sides are the easy part. When you're applying here, get under the door handle. I'll make sure that I get all the coating removed from them and just break it body line by body line so that way you don't forget what you've coated, what you haven't.
Okay, so you want me to coat the first section on this?
Well, so we stopped right here. So come in here.
About right in the middle of the...
You're going to do this section right here, and then we're going to do this section. Okay?
All right, now after I do each section, I'm reapplying?
Yes, you're going to need, and as you go, you're not going to need as much, but I would say it felt like more like 8 drops. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here, let me show you. All right, 1. This comes out kind of kooky. I would say about that. It's maybe not an exact number.
Okay.
But you just want an even application. Now, as you go, if you start to see it's super saturated, and remember, do your outline. There you go. And then up and down, side to side for even coverage. There you go. And round it out so that way you're not pushing it.
Go ahead.
I'm getting this edge. When you do it, one, faster, because it's gonna evaporate on you quickly. And I'm just gonna do this one more time, just to go over it. Then we're gonna outline, okay? Then we're gonna, very quickly, it can be fast. You don't have to, and we're done. It's just that quick.
Okay.
We don't have to be this fast, but you definitely don't want to take your time with this coating. Here, go ahead, level this one. I want to see. Does this seem difficult to you?
No.
What, is this harder than applying a wax or sealant?
No, not at all.
What do you think makes it difficult?
What makes it difficult is the fear.
The fear? Why are you afraid?
No,
Here,
no.
take this one.
The first time experience, but it feels like it's liquid. It's so smooth.
Would you say that this is tiring?
No, not at all. It's like spraying water and wiping it off.
Is the odor bothering you?
No.
It's definitely, you can smell like a solvent smell.
Yeah, but as a painter.
Yeah, it does smell like paint.
Yeah, that's what it felt.
All right, so this is a softbox light that helps me examine for any sort of streaks, smears. All right, now, can you see where we stopped right here?
Mm-hmm, yep.
All right, so grab your towel. In fact, I can see we did right here to here. We missed this spot. Try to get just around those E's a little bit. See, we still have a darker smudge right there. Right here just needs to be maybe massaged in a little bit more.
Give me a hold
All
the
right,
light.
do you see this right here? So we do have some streaks. If we pull this out into the sunlight, they would pop out. That's why I said this light helps. We might have to apply this a little bit thicker to eliminate that. We might be going too thin with application.
In other words, put more on the pad.
I'm not kidding you when I say I'm jealous that you get this coating on there. Seeing as how I normally do ceramic coating applications by myself, this was the first time that I've ever really done one with someone else. And so I was actually really happy to be able to share this experience with my dad. And I was actually very happy that this coating was going to ideally be a really user-friendly first experience for him. Now, he was a little intimidated, and I ended up doing the leveling for him to be able to do the application once we got off of the roof section. He was actually filming this part because I was nervous of him falling off of the ladder or missing a step, and so he just kind of hung out with me while I took over this section. I did notice with this ceramic coating that we had to work pretty quickly. About as soon as you apply it and grab your towels, it's all but flashed off and ready for you to level. So for some beginners, that can actually be really convenient. You don't have to guess how long to let the coating sit on there. We've got really clear signals of when the coating is ready to level. And when it comes to leveling, it couldn't be easier. You don't necessarily need to attack the paint Mr. Miyagi style, but you also don't want to have such a delicate approach like a mime waving in the wind, because you do want to have a good bit of even firm pressure with your towel as you massage the transfer solution off. Otherwise, you could end up with some streaks. And speaking of streaks, that's kind of the issue that we had with this coating. We did the roof, the hood, the front grille, and the trunk, and honestly, we had no issues. It was very easy to level and remove the ceramic coating. However, when we got to the sides, that's when I noticed that we were having a little bit of a different look with this coating. We still had our telltale sweating with the ceramic coating, but it started to take more of a hazy appearance. And I think it was either one of two things that was contributing to this. One, my dad might not have been putting enough ceramic coating onto the applicator, and so he was going too thin, which caused it to flash off very quickly, which just led to some streaks. Or two, because we had just washed and polished the vehicle maybe hours prior, we had water dripping onto the applicator, and it was just affecting the ceramic coating, making it flash faster. So this is where I was having issues. So first up, I switched the applicators and got a fresh one.
That streaking look.
See, now it's more sweating again. I think that applicator must have gotten some water on it, and that's why it was like streaky. And it's quite possible like having the coating start to, I don't know, just not like me. But I do think it is literally apply and
Wait.
yeah. Did you know I hear you in my head every time I detail it?
Really?
Yeah. What do you think I hear?
Get down and look up.
Yeah.
Let me do that again.
Nope. Just go a little bit heavier. It's a little more grabby the thinner it is. In fact, I might have you go over.
What?
Just do that one, and I'm gonna go over this one again because it's. I think you put it on so thin. It's like. Oh wait, your applicator's dirty.
They got it from rubber. Yeah.
Apply more. You're too thin. Since this is a new applicator, we need to re-prime it, and I noticed that he's just struggling shaking the coating out of the bottle. I think that was one of our biggest issues.
Good and drenched. That's definitely not what I.
No, I think that's why I'm struggling with it.
Oh,
because you're going too thin.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Just feel free to shake it out. You don't have to drench it, but I think that's. We're gonna go do this one, and then we're gonna go back over this because I think that's what's giving me a grabby experience. We're going too thin with application. Now we can see the sweating. Before I wasn't really seeing it too much. And I mean, I've had some people tell me, you know, you don't really have to go heavy. Once you get it on the paint, it's on the paint because majority of this that I'm removing is the transfer solution. So you don't really, I mean, we don't have to make it, you know, soaked, but it is definitely a different leveling experience when you go a little bit heavier.
Do the whole half or half and half, or do the whole thing?
Let me do this first, because if you go too far ahead of me, then it's going to be sitting on there too long. I don't know what the variable is.
You see something in the half in the middle?
No, it's just.
It's loaded already. I just loaded it.
I had some major streaks that were pretty difficult to remove. I'm applying fresh product thinking that that will make it easier, but unfortunately it did not make it easier. Either the culprit was water on the applicator or I let it sit too long. You see here, you went thin, we let it evaporate. Wasn't bad here, I got to it in time, but something happened between here and here. That this is just a streaky hot mess.
You want me to recoat it?
No. I think that's making it worse. I just think I've got some high spots that I gotta work out. It takes more time and energy.
Well, there's only one panel left. I'm gonna let you do it.
I'm okay with that. Well, and it might be that in the time it's taking for you to apply the coating and level it, like for us to wait, might be too long. This literally might be a one-man show. Apply, immediately level instead of apply, you know, give it 30 seconds for you to, you know, move on to the next section and me kind of sitting and waiting. It's going away. It's just taking
extra effort.
I'm sweating a little bit here. Thank God for this light. I feel like I've turned every detailer who watches my channel onto using these with leveling ceramic coatings because it just takes away the worry of did I miss a spot?
Outside.
Because like if I didn't have this, you would know.
It would look great.
It would look fantastic. I mean, I might see that. I can see actually like a high spot or streak there, but you would see the darker shadows there. You would see all of that uneven appearance there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wanted this video to be so easy, a beginner could grab it and, you know, succeed with it. I don't think that's the case. Or maybe after watching this video, they will. Just know, apply, and then immediately. So we're now on our third applicator. I did this back section by myself, applied, and immediately leveled, and it was much easier.
You want me to go over it again?
Nope.
You can feel it. You'll be able to tell.
Well, I can see it. See, this is the part that can get screwed up.
What's that, honey?
Ceramic coatings. Much easier, but I think I can actually see when I'm catching like some water, it takes that coating off. Like I can see when it hits water from one of these.
Like drips from the gas tank or windows or something.
Now that we're done applying our Katiba ceramic coating to the paint, we're going to use the Stoner Car Care Trim Shine ceramic on all of our trim. We could have used Katiba on it to protect it, but this was a little bit more faded than I would have liked, so I wanted to restore and ceramic coat simultaneously. You'll see in just a second in the areas that had our Katiba ceramic coating make contact, where it actually did a decent job at restoring it. But I feel like the Stoner product gives us a little bit of a deeper black appearance to it. It is just one of my favorite products to help correct and protect trim. Out of all of the work that we did on my dad's Jeep, he was actually the most impressed with how well the trim turned out. Wouldn't you know it?
You have to let me know what you think of that tire coating or tire dressing. Is that a shine that you like?
Yeah, it's kind of high gloss.
You like high gloss though.
Uh-huh.
What do you think of the smell? It's supposed to be sandalwood.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. My friend Erin, she made it smell that way just for me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It does a nice job, though.
It does. That's actually 1-to-1. Like 1 part cleaner, 1 part water. It could be even shinier.
Now my dad didn't necessarily ask if I could apply this, but I figured let's go ahead and put a glass coating on the front windshield, so that way when they're driving in the rain, it'll be a little bit easier for them to see. So first we're going to prep our glass with Clarity Cream from P&S. Super easy to apply with a white foam pad, let it haze up, then you can come in with a wet towel, remove everything, get it nice and clean. Then we're going to actually use a panel prep just to give us streak-free clean results. And then we're going to go ahead and apply Detail Coat Classy Glassy. This is a super easy glass coating to apply.
Yeah. I know I will try not to forget, but I have so enjoyed spending the day working with you.
Me too, Dad. I kind of miss it. Plus, I miss the help, but I miss the conversation. Do you like glass coatings?
I don't know what you mean by do I like. You mean like do they help?
With hydrophobics, do you like having water beads on your...
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I get distracted by them. I don't focus on the road. I focus on the beads. It's actually dangerous for me to have glass coating. I want them, but I know I shouldn't have them.
To apply, simply do your crosshatch pattern up and down side to side to half of the glass at a time. You'll see it rainbow, come in with 2 towels, level, and it is a streak-free result at the end. We are finally all done, and here's the nerve-wracking part. We're going to pull it out into the direct sunlight. We're going to examine the paint and see if we have any sort of high spots or streaks left behind. And thanks to the softbox light, we didn't have any sort of high spots or streaks that we had to deal with. When we did have them on the paint, I was able to immediately address them before they became a more stubborn, difficult issue that we had to address. That's the beauty of the softbox light. This paint wasn't perfect by any means, but this vehicle looks so good right now.
It's gorgeous.
Oh. Oh my goodness. It just got blinded. Holy cow.
What do you think, Pap?
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing.
I think we did good.
I think so too. I think that coating plus that stuff on the trim is amazing.
I mean, look at this. You can actually see the metal flake. Yes, you see swirls, folks, but you actually just see the metal flake in this paint. Daddy, I didn't even realize you had this much metal flake in your paint.
So even though we had some difficulties applying the Katiba ceramic coating, I don't feel like this is a difficult coating to apply. We either were applying it too thin, letting it sit on there too long, had a wet applicator, or a dirty applicator.
Good job, Dad. So it is 3 o'clock. We started at what, 9-ish?
9:30?
9-ish, 9:30. We took our time with it. I think we had a fantastic day. The Katiba ceramic coating, I think, was pretty user-friendly. We did have some issues, I think, with water dripping. We had to figure out the whole water situation. And you can go too heavy with the ceramic coating. We learned that. So I think it's a fine balance between not applying enough on your applicator and going too heavy. But I do feel like if you go a little bit heavier with putting it on the applicator, it does make an easier removal, but it is pretty quick. You don't have to like run in there, but you don't want to necessarily do 2 sections and then level. I think it's section by section, apply, level, and you should be fine. That softbox light, again, saving the day for us to be able to spot any sort of streaking, any sort of issues with the ceramic coating, because we just pulled it out into the sunlight and I don't see any. I mean, and the sun normally is the biggest culprit where you're gonna see those issues. Thankfully, it is a sunny day that we don't have to deal with any sort of rain. I think this is like the first dry day we've had.
For the whole day?
Well, no, for like the whole week.
Yeah.
So everything turned out. I'm blown away with the amount of metal flake in this paint. Honestly, I didn't think you had that much. 3D1 orange foam pad, cleaned up like 50 to 75% of the defects on the paint. Did our panel prep wipe. We also applied our Stoner Trim ceramic coating and restore, and that turned out fantastic. Honestly, the trim was gray. Now we have an all black vehicle minus your wheels. We did the Classy Glassy for our glass coating. That was a breeze to work with. Even Fenrir on our tires for that cherry on top. And I think honestly, turned out fantastic. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed hanging out with me and my dad today as we get their Jeep protected. I can only do so much, Dad. I pass the baton to you now.
Okay.
As far as maintaining it, Mom, listen to him. He has been enlightened. But hopefully this makes maintenance easier, that you don't need the brushes and you can just go through the touch-free. Use a drying towel, a ceramic drying aid, dial it in. I think you're gonna love it. It's gonna be a lot easier for you guys. So if they have any questions, they know where to find me. And if you guys have any questions, put your questions in the comment section down below. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this podcast, this episode. Thank you to Jamie and Eddie for sending me the Katiba ceramic coating to test out for you guys. I did actually purchase 1 bottle myself, but they sent me one just because I wasn't sure we were gonna have enough, but we had more than enough ceramic coating. We actually have half of the bottle left, and we went pretty heavy. So you can easily get 2 sedan-sized vehicles with 1 bottle. But fantastic value and fantastic end results. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. As far as maintenance, don't wash it for 7 days. If you get any sort of freestanding water on it, you're safe after an hour. But within the first week, if you can, blow some of that water off. But you can use this. This is their gloss booster to use as a drying aid. So 1 or 2 sprays on the panel, dry the vehicle after washing and rinsing. And I think honestly, it's gonna make it even glossier, even slicker. Let me know if you like it. Okay? All right. Hey. Tell Mom I said hi. All right. See you later, Dad.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Hopefully we're going to see this vehicle more frequently to share with you guys updates on how the Katiba ceramic coating is performing. But for those of you that want a quick peek at what this coating looks like after a fresh rain shower, well, here's a look. Surprisingly enough, they haven't washed this vehicle in 3 weeks. My mom loved to wash this thing almost daily. It's actually not getting dirty. Even driving through the rain, it's like a free car wash.
Hi, puppy. Hi. Hi. Okay, let's go. So this is my mom.
I'm still going to go through it.
No, you're not.
Just want you guys to know, she watched a little bit of the video
And
that
I
I just
canceled
did.
the membership.
She canceled the membership, so we're saving one car at a time, folks. Why did you cancel, Mom? Because did I make you feel bad? No. Is it because it's better for your car in the long run? Okay.
I didn't want the car to cry when it goes to the car.
Can I ask you this? You've had the coating on your vehicle for
It
a
looks
couple-
great. It does look great.
It looks great, but has it gotten dirty?
No, you can't see the dirt.
And when you drive in the rain,
It does. You can't tell.
it's like a free car wash.
Yeah, it is.
So they haven't needed to wash their
I haven't
vehicles
washed
frequently.
it for 2 weeks, and we went to the beach and had all the rain and everything, but you'd never know it was dirty. So thank you.
That's the benefit of a ceramic coating. No, she's not. She's gonna go touchless.
Thank you, Chelsea.